Okay, so I'm at my email, and if you look in my email, um, I have two pictures. One is a test picture with the green screen, and one is the backdrop. Um, Either of these pictures we're going to get by email, or we're just going to load them from the iPhone or the camera, wherever it came from. In this case, I'm going to open up my email. I'm going to download the picture. I'm going to close. It's looking at the picture now, but this is not the one we're going to use. This is looking at it, but we're going to take it right from here. I'm going to drag it into iPhoto. I'm going to name it test first grade. Now I'm going to go back to my email. I'm going to download the other picture. Here it is. Putting it on the desktop. So, just for your information, when you can ask me questions now, by the way, in case.
Okay, yeah.
So it's on the desktop now. Whenever you're adding something into iPhoto, you just drag it onto iPhoto and edit.
Sorry, say that again.
Whenever you're adding something into iPhoto,
Right.
you just drag it on top of iPhoto and it adds it.
Okay, right.
So this it's already here, so we're not going to
Okay, so the
import it.
backdrop is you're going to leave on the desktop, and all the kids' photos will be dumped in iPhoto.
No, actually, I'm going to put both in iPhoto.
Okay.
Then we're going to make organize them in iPhoto as albums. Like one album will have all the backdrops from one class. Another album will have all the backdrops from another class. So here I'm looking in, for now, what I'm going to do is here's the last import was it just imported. Here it is. So now I'm going to take each of these photos and I'm going to convert them into the size that we want them to be in.
Okay, in iPhoto?
Yeah, iPhoto lets you do that. So we're going to choose export.
Okay.
First I clicked on the photo.
Perfect.
You can do more than one at a time, by the way.
Okay.
But in this case, the backdrops, I think, we're going to export first.
Okay, and we're putting them?
We're going to choose medium size.
Perfect.
JPEG. For the backdrops. And then
where are they exported to?
Yeah, so you click export and it'll let you choose where to put them.
Right, and we're going to put them in?
We're going to put them, make a new folder on the desktop, and we'll call it test grade 1. Say okay. And
it went in. Okay.
It went in. Now we're going to do the same thing with the second one. Export. Yeah, this we're in the same size we're going to use. Actually, here for the background, it's okay to use the full size.
Okay.
But for the picture that you're working with the green, you really want to go down to let's try medium.
Okay.
Depending on how strong the computer is,
okay,
that'll it'll work with it well enough. We'll name this picture student with green. Okay. And he's there too. So let's look at the desktop.
Yep. So now we're finding our folder called test grade 1.
It has both
okay,
items
two
in
items.
here.
Okay.
So now the first thing we're going to do is work with the green picture.
Okay. And now you have to bring up certain tools to work around that. Where do you go?
So the
What's the easiest
first way, I think the best way to do it is going to be, if you want to, you're going to want to make it to zoom in. So I'm just going to view and zoom in. You see it shows you that it's this button with,
Okay.
this is like the short key
Yeah,
that
the
you want to use
shortcuts,
for
yeah.
that. So I'm going to zoom in like that. Just the bigger it is, the easier it is to work with, a little bit less. Minus, there we go. And now, if the green background was all the same color, which you see it's not,
yeah.
then it would be great to use this Instant Alpha, where I just clicked on the Instant Alpha, and now if I hold down the mouse
It's like
and
the
drag it
selected
across,
tool, yeah.
it will, you know, get rid of parts of the green, almost all of the green. Before we do that, what might even be better to do is this. Sometimes I do is this. I'm just going to first, I'm going to go to this, select this tool, the rectangle tool, and I'm just going to get rid of big pieces of this green to begin with.
Okay.
Delete, I just selected it and I deleted it.
Yep.
Same thing here, select it and delete it. Going over here.
Right, so that's just a regular selector, yeah, I know that, and that's in Tools, you went to get it?
In Select.
In Select, okay.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to,
here too, yeah?
well, you know, actually, it doesn't really.
No? Okay.
Okay, see, that might help if